Guys, today is Tuesday. I hope everyone's day is off to an amazing start. Thanks so much for stopping in today, guys. I have the mic in my hand because Eric is on a call. He's quite loud today. And I don't want to battle him for who can be the loudest this morning. But yeah, hope everyone is well. Like I said, today is Tuesday. Today is actually Tuesday, November 11th. This is the day that I think, correct me if I'm wrong, that the entire nation is going undergoing a really big freeze. When we got up this morning here in Atlanta, the weather was 29 degrees. So really chilly for us. Do drop down, leave a comment, let me know what the weather is like in your area on this morning. But anyway, we're not here to talk about the weather. We are here because we are continuing to do updates and little renovations, upgrades here to the house. And we're going to be starting up here in our hallway, our catwalk up here on the top level of the house. This is an area that rarely gets shown here in the house or shown here on the channel because, not a whole lot going on. Not sure if you guys can see above me, but we have installed new light fixtures. I absolutely love these. These are the Sputnik lights. These are the hottest things going right now, so absolutely love them. But as you can see, not a whole lot else is going on. Up here in the hallway. So we're going to change that today. Well, we're going to change that on tomorrow. We're actually going to be installing wallpaper. We have our wallpaper installer coming back out on tomorrow, but I wanted to tip in here really quickly and give you all like a before of how this hallway looks. And if you were here for the last video, I believe it was the last video, you will recall that I said, I don't know how you girls are out here doing it, but this wallpaper is beyond expensive. And yeah, here we are for round two. We kind of ran the numbers and we felt that putting artwork here in the hallway, especially if we were going to use artwork similar to what we have recently been placing here in the house, it would be really expensive. And so the wallpaper, the artwork, we ran the numbers. We felt it would be, comparable in price. So we decided to go with the wallpaper. So take a look at the before here. Nothing up here, just bare walls. Yeah, really looking forward to sharing with you all the after. We have obviously picked out the wallpaper. As I stated, he is coming on tomorrow. So yeah, stay tuned until the end of the video and check out that after. All right, so we're down here on the main level right now. Eric's office is right here behind me, so you all may be able to hear him. So my apologies for that. He's at work. But we're down here on the main level because the next area that we want to focus on for this particular video is going to be our guest bathroom. So we are actually going to be adding wallpaper down here to our guest bathroom. I absolutely love when I go to someone's home and you can just tell a lot of thought was put into making sure the spaces that the guests will experience are just that, an experience. And so I want to make our guest bathroom here on this level a little bit more inviting by adding wallpaper. So you guys know, as I mentioned earlier, we actually started with wallpaper downstairs in one of the rooms in the basement, and we had a lot, well, not a lot, about 3 rolls of wallpaper left over. And so we're thinking it should be enough to complete the guest bathroom here on this level. We actually did pick up 2 more rolls of it. So hopefully it is enough wallpaper. I do recall our wallpaper installer, and hopefully he will get on camera and introduce his business to you all. He's just amazing. And so Anthony did tell us that because of the pattern we chose for the wallpaper in the basement, that it would require a little more wallpaper because the patterns and everything have to line up. The wallpaper upstairs, it's not the same wallpaper that we are using here in the guest bathroom and in the basement, but it is just as beautiful. And I cannot wait to share that with you all. But we're going to head here in the bathroom now. We're only going to be in here a minute, right? But just wanted to kind of give you all just a quick overview if you don't remember what the guest bathroom looked like, or if you are new here. Um, this is the guest bathroom after all the flood and everything happened here. Pretty much a complete makeover. Brand new paint. Oh my gosh, I just thought about that. This is brand new paint. This is brand new paint that we are about to put wallpaper on top of. What can you do? Um, but remember, this shower is new. This was originally, just your basic, shower curtain type of situation. But we had these glass doors installed, brand new toilet, brand new floor, everything new. And so we're going to have Anthony come in here on tomorrow and install the wallpaper. So, guys, we are down here in the basement now. And full disclosure, it's about 3 hours later. I had to stop and take some allergy medication. Please raise your hands down in the comments if you, like myself, suffer with allergies all year round now. So eyes are puffy, eyes are red, but I do feel a little bit better. But anyway, we're gonna muscle through this. We're down here in the basement, and we're down here because I wanted to come down and kind of refresh your memory regarding the wallpaper down here in the basement. So this is what is actually going to go upstairs in the guest um, bathroom. We, like I mentioned, if I can get it out, purchased several other rolls of this wallpaper. And so while we're down here, I think I'll go ahead and share with you all some of the um, latest pickups that I have for down here. Some of the new items that I added to the credenza. If you checked out that last video, you saw that the credenza is a new piece down here in the basement. This lamp was new as well. But if you recall, I had the tag still on here because I wasn't quite sure whether or not I wanted to keep it. And it has actually grown on me. So I will be keeping the lamp. Another new item down here on the credenza is this gorgeous gold frame. And inside the frame is a handwritten note, guys, from my favorite essay at the Gucci store here at Phipps. So, love that. I have this little box here, and I'm thinking I will put the Apple TV remote in here. I have a couple of coffee table books that are new for the credenza as well. This is just a gorgeous book. It has a lot of the Black actors and actresses in here. So, a really nice addition to the credenza. So, love that. I have the Tom Ford book. This is the 002 edition. Upstairs, I actually have the Tom Ford book in black with the white font. Down here, as you can see, I have the white with the black font. So I thought that would play really well down here with the wallpaper. Again, as I mentioned in the last video, I feel like this particular wallpaper absolutely gives Fendi vibes. So I love that. Just a few little odds and ends here. I have this obelisk, but when I tell you it is heavy, I cannot pick that up with one hand. Over here, the final items that I want to share are the pillows back here on the sofa. We have 3 pillows. These pillows, of course, are from HomeGoods, but I love them. I think they, again, work well with the wallpaper down here. I think I want to pick up 2 more pillows for the corners of the sofa. You guys know, as ladies, we can never have enough pillows. I absolutely love these pillows. They are so soft, so cozy and comfortable. Can you guys see that? How nice and just fuzzy this particular one is. I should have purchased 2 of these. Not sure if I have updated you all on the updates of this area. This is the first thing that you see when you open the door and, walk down to the basement. This little nook right here. I love it. Over here in that vase right here, I'm looking for some greenery that kind of cascades, hangs over the side to place in there. But I just love this little nook right here. Really, really love it. This lamp just really, really sets the mood for it. How many times did I just say really? Really, really a lot, probably. Um, but yeah, love the look of this little area. Just happy with it. Loving the wall. Just giving amazing mid-century modern vibes to this space. Really, really cute. All right, let's head back upstairs. Wow, wow. All right, guys. So we are back where we started. And to say that I am thrilled with this wallpaper is an absolute understatement. I love everything about it. I love the color. I love the texture. I love the design, of course. I mean, just everything. And it works so well, which was an absolute mistake. It was not done on purpose. Well, kind of. But it works so well with what we have done to the loft area over here. You guys know I shared the loft area. I want to say it was the last video. But yeah, this design is just so amazing. And once again, Anthony did an amazing job just lining up the designs and just making sure everything was just so, so very seamless. I just love it. I cannot wait to style this area up. You guys will recall at the top of the video, I mentioned that we don't really share this area in the videos because honestly, there wasn't a whole lot to it. It was just an empty hallway. But now I am just, oh my gosh, just beyond giddy. Cannot wait to style it up. I just love it. It's just buttery smooth. Once again, in a word, amazing. Just stunning. I love it. I love it. I love it. We have to put the artwork that was in here back on the walls. And I think the artwork that was in here is going to just pop, right? The decor that was here on the sink, I don't even want that anymore. So I'll absolutely be switching that out. But I really love it. I'm not sure if you guys can get a sense for just how, I don't know, just how luxe it looks in here right now. This is a smaller space from where we just were. So hopefully you can get a sense of just how luxe this little bathroom looks. I just absolutely love it. I feel that adding the glass doors on the shower down here was a really, really good option that we had done before we moved back into the house, because I don't think I think the shower curtain option that we had in here before would have just taken away from the wallpaper. These doors allow you to kind of see right through, and it almost kind of it's very reflective. So you can really get a good sense of just just how nice it looks in here. Again, I cannot wait to style this up. So real quick, I wanted to share with you all another new coffee table book. This one just came in. I know I shared with you all 2 coffee table books downstairs in the basement, but this one has got to be my absolute favorite. This is The Look, Michelle Obama, all of her looks while in the White House. And when I tell you all, this book is just amazing. I mean, from the first page, it is just stunning. Michelle Obama has just got to be one of the people in my head that I know personally and just am truly enthralled with. She is amazing. She's beautiful. She's intelligent. I mean, look at this, back in her college days, simply stylish. Look, the page even says it, the style and grace of Michelle Obama. I mean, if you don't have this book and you are into coffee table books, do yourself a favor and pick this up. I mean, every page is a stunner, every page. I remember when they were in office, I was just so enamored with her arms. I love some good shoulders and biceps, just really strong arms on women. I really, when we keep a little bit of muscle, I think it helps us to, show off those pieces that we're wearing, just so beautifully. So here again, just every page is a stunner. You guys know how I feel about braids. Up until here lately, she's been wearing braids. I think she's just gone back to some of her more relaxed styles now. Not saying that she has a relaxer, but hairstyles that do not include braids. But do you guys see this book? The 2 of them together, her and Barack. But I don't know who was styling her while they were in the White House, but 10 out of 10 every time. They knocked it out of the park. Just amazing, just amazing. Like every page is amazing, right? Absolutely love, absolutely love. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with you all. If you are in the market, again, look at her arms. Come on now. If you are in the market, like look at her back, look at the muscle tone. Yeah. If you are in the market for a good coffee table book, and I remember her face, this became known as the resting you know what face. I'm here for it. Absolutely here for it. Oh gosh, this was one of my favorite looks right here. One of my favorite looks. She's just so beautiful, so regal. And above all, like I said, just super intelligent. But anyway, just want to share this book with you all. I wanted to share another new in piece, and it is this antique dresser right here. I am really enjoying antique pieces or purchasing antique pieces for the house. I've shared with you all that Eric and I have fallen in love with West Side Market. I've mentioned that there are 2 locations actually here in Atlanta. They both have something to offer. We really enjoy the location over near Topgolf here in Atlanta. But this dresser we actually picked up from Kudzu Antiques. If you live in Georgia, you know about kudzu. Just a plant that grows very aggressively here. Kudzu Antiques is located over near the DeKalb Farmers Market. And we just happened in there one day, saw this piece, and I immediately knew that it would look great here in my office. And I was right. I just love it. I love that the color of it really plays well with all of the different hues of cognacs that are here in my office. And I cannot be more thrilled to have it here. Just really, really nice. I think it adds a lot of character to my office. And speaking of character, this record player is actually Chase's. I shared this in a previous video. We did get him a new one for his bedroom, but I just felt this would look really great here in my office, sitting atop of my antique find here. The mirror is actually from HomeGoods. I love the shape of it. Adds a lot of light here in my office. And this piece I actually had on my desk. These branches, these stems are actually from my yard. These are just clippings that I took from my magnolia tree. I actually have several magnolia trees here in the yard, and I just love it. I've had these clippings for months now, and not one leaf has fallen off. So absolutely love that. But anyway, just want to share that if you are into antiques right now, you may want to check out West Side Market if you're here in Atlanta, and also Kudzu Antiques. But yeah, just loving how this looks. All right. I am absolutely going to explain all of this. It has actually been almost 2 weeks since I spoke with you all last. When I got off the phone with y'all, I think I was in my office. Eric and I had the awesome idea to head back to Kudzu Antiques. There were actually a couple of 2-3 pieces that were in there that we had our eye on, but we decided to come home, think about it. Unfortunately, when we went back up there, the pieces were gone. And so the moral of the story here is, if you see an antique piece, you really like it, go ahead and buy it, because when you go back, it may be gone. When I shared the dresser that's over in my office with you all, I mentioned that I love it because it adds a lot of character to the space, character that it didn't have before. And that is what I'm really trying to do here with the house, this second iteration, after, putting it back together after the flood damage. But I'm really loving incorporating antique pieces that have a story. I love HomeGoods just as much as the next girl. Like, I have some Pottery Barn and West Elm pieces to share with you all here. But these pieces don't really tell a story or evoke the character and charm that I think the vintage pieces or antique pieces do. So that's what I'm really enjoying doing right now. Before we had the flood damage in the house, I had some antique pieces, some vintage pieces in the house, but I didn't enjoy doing it as much as I am enjoying doing it now. I'm loving when people come over to the house. Now they're not only saying, oh, this looks nice, right? When we go to HomeGoods and Pottery Barn, these types of places, the items look nice, but the pieces are just like the pieces we find over in the next person's house, right? There's nothing really differentiating our home from the next person's home. And so I think when we go to places like West Side Market here in Atlanta, and I'm just specifically talking about the people who live here in Atlanta, when we go to places like West Side Market or places like Kudzu Antiques, these places have pieces that have a story, that have history behind them. And so when you have guests over to your home, not only are they saying that the pieces look nice, but they want to know the history. Where did you get that? And oh, that is just so interesting. But just said all that to say, loving getting vintage pieces right now. Let me just say this. Am I getting ready to turn our home into, your granny's house? Absolutely not. I am not going to fill the house with just antique pieces, because I think then the house can appear to be a bit cluttered. And you guys know I love just a decluttered home. I don't like all the clutter. So I have kind of come up with my own formula. For me, it's like 80-20, right? 80% new, and then 20% vintage antique pieces. And I think that creates a really good balance, right? We don't have
too much new where the house is soulless. You know, it's just very cookie cutter. It looks like everybody else's house. We don't want that. But then I don't want it, like I said, to look like, you know, your great grandmother's house. But anyway, said all that to say, really, really loving antiquing and getting vintage pieces. But with that, when we went into kudzu antiques and they didn't have what we wanted, we decided to, you know, go to Pont City Market and look at some new stuff. So I went into West Elm Pottery Barn. I actually placed an order from West Elm, and that piece is already upstairs. But anyway, so we'll look at what I got from West Elm first. These pieces, some of them are actually going to go upstairs. West Elm was decorated so beautifully for Christmas. You guys will have to drop down, leave a comment, let me know, where are you right now with your Christmas decor? For us, we don't typically start doing Christmas until around Thanksgiving. I feel that the stores persuade us, pull on our purse strings to decorate earlier and earlier each year. I mean, it's just out of control. But yeah, you guys, let me know if you've already started decorating for the holidays. We're gonna keep it really simple, really, really simple this year. Last year, I think we went all out. Not doing that this year. Not doing that this year at all. With us being newly back in the house, I just want to enjoy, you know, the little things that we're doing right now, putting the house back together and just sitting down. I just want to enjoy my space nice and clean. But anyway, let me know what you guys are doing. So this first piece here is from West Elm. This will go upstairs in the newly redone hallway. From West Elm, I ordered a credenza. It has been delivered, and I'm hoping that this will sit atop that credenza. I love it. The texture on it is simply amazing. Also from West Elm is this big elephant here in the room. When I walked into West Elm and I saw this just huge, huge vase with all of this gorgeous texture, I love the color, loving the neutral tones. I didn't know exactly where it was gonna go here in the house. It's not gonna stay here on the kitchen counter, let me just say that, but I knew I had to have it. So really thrilled to have these two pieces. You guys will have to stick around and see where I put this. I'm not sure if this piece will be placed in the video in its permanent home. Not sure, because I'm still trying to figure it out. I'm just happy to have it here. But this piece for sure will go on top of that credenza from West Elm that is upstairs. Also, I went into HomeGoods. Again, I love HomeGoods just as much as the next girl. You know, sometimes HomeGoods just has those, it's like HomeGoods is kind of like, HomeGoods is like Walmart, right? Sometimes you just gotta go to Walmart because Walmart just sells those things for the best price, you know, the price that you wanna spend at the time. But anyway, went to HomeGoods and I got this marble slab that I plan to put down here in the guest bathroom. I want to put my hand towels on here, my hand soap on here, maybe a little candle, maybe a little diffuser. So I bought that one, and then I bought this one. This one is alabaster. Love the color and the texture on this one. And you all will be able to see these a little bit more up close and personal when I actually place them over in the bathroom. And so we'll just stick with HomeGoods here for a moment. I also, in HomeGoods, picked up this candle. Again, HomeGoods is necessary, right? Please do not get me wrong. I'm not bashing HomeGoods. I'm not bashing anyone who shops at HomeGoods. I am there. I am at HomeGoods at least twice a week. Not bashing HomeGoods, right? All I'm saying is, for me, I'm loving incorporating other pieces from, you know, stores that aren't so obvious, right? Getting pieces that aren't so obvious. Anyway, HomeGoods is a great source for candles. And I picked up this one. This is from the ever popular DW Home, and it is in the fragrance espresso. It's dark roast coffee and sweet cream. Those are the notes. Delicious, yummy. If you love coffee, this candle will resonate with you. So I plan on placing that down here in the guest bathroom as well. Still at HomeGoods. The final piece from there is this hand soap. I picked up this hand soap and it's in the aroma chai spice, specifically, solely, exclusively for the color and the container, right? The glass container, the color, absolutely love. So that was my HomeGoods run on this time. Also, and I guess I did this out of order, right? We went to the West Elm and Pottery Barn at Ponce City Market. The HomeGoods that I went to was actually our local HomeGoods in the Buckhead area. So I probably should have shared these things in the correct sequence. But anyway, I did not. In Pottery Barn, did I need another vessel? I did not. I mean, look around. Look around. I am the vessel queen, but I absolutely had to have this behemoth monster of a pot. The color, the texture. When you look at it up close, to me, it looks like a planet. It looks like a planet would look up close. It has the rings around it. It has, you know, certain areas have craters, and I love the color. So this will go upstairs, I'm thinking, on the credenza as well. Not sure until we get up there, but I love it. I know right now it's coming off as just that neutral vanilla color, but when you see it up close, there are some dark colors in here, like some charcoal grays and, you know, little hints of black. So cannot wait to put this upstairs. Eric isn't here, so I'm going to have to carry this up there myself. Thank goodness. I don't know, like I said, where this piece is actually going to go, but it will be staying down here, right? So I don't have to carry that upstairs. But anyway, let me clear this off and I will meet you all upstairs.